Hey everyone, it's Sam Bryant from Bryant Taylor Law, and this is Question of the Day, where we answer a question that was asked to us by one of our clients. And today's question is, do I need my employees to sign a waiver if they are working during the coronavirus epidemic? Before we get into it, Bryant Taylor Law is a business law firm. We help business owners start businesses, and we also help business partners resolve their partnership disputes. So if you're a business owner, should you have your employees sign a waiver if they are working during the coronavirus pandemic? The answer is we don't think so. Our clients, and we actually had this question asked to us by multiple clients, and their main concern is they are telling their employees that they're not being fired if they don't come in, but they are opening up their offices because now they're allowed to. But they can only be paid if they actually come in. So their concern is if these employees are coming in the office when they don't want to, if they actually contract the coronavirus after they start coming back in, can they then come after the business owners for their expenses related to their illness? And so our advice to our clients was, with regards to your employees, if you're not forcing them to come in, so essentially if you're not saying you have to come in or you're fired, so you're basically giving them the option to come in, then you're not really exposing yourself to liability here, because in order for any employee to be successful in this context, they would have to literally prove that they contracted the coronavirus from the office. And it's going to be extremely hard for anyone to prove that. I don't think that there's going to be any court case that's going to actually hold an employer liable for any of their employees contracting coronavirus. Probably, there may be an exception maybe for hospitals where the nurses aren't given proper care or proper personal protection equipment. I think it's called PPE. But in a traditional sense, or in the context that's outside of the medical field or law enforcement, I really don't see a court attributing liability to that, because it's just so hard to prove that you contracted this virus from one specific location. The reasons why we're in this position in the first place is because it's so easily contracted. So if you're an employer, I wouldn't really worry too much about it. If it makes you feel better, you could always have your employees sign a waiver so that you would just eliminate any possibility whatsoever of being sued, because if they do sign a waiver, they're literally acknowledging the risk of coming into the office. But even if they don't sign a waiver, you're not really putting yourself at risk for liability. You're opening your business because you have to make a living, and you're giving the employees the choice to come in. So the only red area where I feel that you may want to stay away from is literally telling your employees, come into the office or you're fired. And by the way, we're opening up the office before we're allowed to. So with any other context outside of that example, I really don't feel that as a business owner, you're going to be exposed to any liability. And this also applies to customers. In the same vein, if you're a business and you're opening up because you're allowed to now, and you have customers come in, you could be exposing yourself to liability if you're not following social distancing, and a customer says, "Oh, I contracted coronavirus from your business." I think that the exposure is extremely minimal. I don't think that a customer, just like an employee, is going to have much of a case against your business, because again, it's so hard to prove. So, as a business owner, you have exposure to liability for a lot of different things, but the exposure to liability related to coronavirus with regards to your customers and your employees for just opening up your business is very, very minimal. You can never say never, but this context, I just don't see it. I really don't. So I don't think a waiver is absolutely necessary in either context. But if you want to have one to just make sure that you're 100% covered, then sure, just get one. But you really don't have to. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. If you want to talk more about your business with us, please feel free to use the link in our description. It's a booking link where you can book a free 15-minute strategy session with me or my partner in the firm. And we'll make more videos like this throughout the week. And if there's any content that you feel that we haven't addressed that you want us to talk about, then just let us know. We're here for you, and we're just trying to provide value for you. So hope you like it. I hope you enjoy. And as always, stay safe.